Together, these players represent the most talent ever assembled on a baseball field. And now, our all-century pitchers are a four-time Cy Young Award winner, the all-time strikeout king among left-handed pitchers, Steve Carlton. He is the only five-time Cy Young Award winner, and he struck out 20 batters in a game on 2 separate occasions. Roger Clemens. One of the game's most dominant closers. He won both the Cy Young and MVP awards in 1990. Dennis Eckersley. He pitched his first major league game at 17 and was the hardest throwing pitcher of his generation. Bob Feller. The first modern-day relief ace who saved 6 World Series games for the Oakland A's in the early 1970s. Raleigh Fingers. He exemplified competitiveness and consistency and won 7 straight World Series games for the St. Louis Cardinals. Bob Gibson. He won more games in the 1960s than any other pitcher and is the pride of the Dominican Republic. Juan Marichal. He led the Philadelphia Phillies to the 1950 pennant and was the ace of their staff for more than a decade. Robin Roberts. He was the ace of the 1969 world champion Miracle Mets. 3-time Cy Young Award winner Tom Seaver. He won 20 or more games 13 times and is the winningest left-handed pitcher in baseball history. Warren Spahn. And now our all-century catcher is a hero to Red Sox fans for his dramatic home run in the 1975 World Series. He holds the all-time record for games caught. Carlton Fisk. The all-century first baseman. He was the epitome of raw power, and he hit more home runs than any American League player in history except Babe Ruth. Harmon Killebrew. One of the game's most consistent switch hitters, he is one of only 3 players with more than 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Eddie Murray. The all-century second baseman is this all-time record holder for home runs and games played at second base, won back-to-back MVP awards in 1975 and 1976 as a member of the Cincinnati's Big Red Machine, Joe Morgan. The all-century third baseman here tonight, the only player in Major League history to win batting titles in 3 decades. He led the Kansas City Royals to their only World Series championship in 1985. 1999 Hall of Fame inductee, George Brett. This 1993 World Series MVP ranks 8th on the all-time hit list and is the only player in World Series history to have 5 hits in a game. Paul Molitor. A clutch hitter who set the modern-day standard for defensive excellence by which all third basemen are judged. 16-time Gold Glove winner, Brooks Robinson. He possessed an unprecedented combination of power and defensive skill and speed that made him one of the game's all-time greatest third basemen, 3-time MVP, and 10-time Gold Glove winner, Mike Schmidt. And now our all-century shortstop. He delighted Cub fans with his 512 home runs, steady fielding, and cheerful approach to the game. 2-time most valuable player, Ernie Banks. Considered the greatest defensive shortstop of all time, this fan favorite won 13 Gold Gloves, 12-time elected All-Star Ozzie Smith. He collected more hits in the 1980s than any other player and won the most valuable player at 2 different positions. 1999 Hall of Fame inductee, Robin Yount. Our all-century outfielders are an exceptional all-around player. He was a 24-time All-Star who became baseball's all-time home run king 25 years ago this season, Hank Aaron. A devastating force on the base paths. He was the best base stealer of his time and one of the greatest in history. Lou Brock. He redefined the role of the leadoff hitter and is the only player in history with more than 1,000 career stolen bases. Ricky Henderson. Known as Mr. October for his World Series heroics in New York and Oakland, he was one of baseball's premier power hitters and clutch players. Reggie Jackson. This 10-time Gold Glove winner, an 18-time All-Star from the Detroit Tigers, was one of the most durable and consistent players of his time. Al Kaline. He led the National League in home runs in his 7 of his 10 Major League seasons, and his home run ratio is second only to Babe Ruth. Ralph Kiner. The Giants say, "Hey, kid." He played in 24 All-Star games, 4 World Series, and he won 11 Gold Gloves for his electrifying play in center field. Willie Mays. This 3-time Most Valuable Player and 24-time All-Star for the St. Louis Cardinals was among the greatest all-around offensive players of the 1940s and 50s. Stan, the man, Musial. The only man ever to be named Most Valuable Player in both leagues. He won the Triple Crown in 1966 and went on to manage the Indians, Giants, and Orioles. Frank Robinson. He was the last player to win the Triple Crown. And he is the only American League player with more than 3,000 hits and 400 home runs. Red Sox legend, Carl Yastrzemski.